Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman, and we are so glad you're here. So today I've got a 1-hour Vinyasa flow practice for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to open the hips so we can move into TT Basana, firefly pose, and arm balance that of course is optional. So the message is about always doing your best. So I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. Push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time.
We're going to go ahead and all together press that button now. You can follow me on Never Better Yoga on Spotify, and then we press it. Then you're just going to take a seat, just a comfortable seat today, just a nice crisscross. And your left hand is going to come right on your heart, your right hand onto your belly. So close your eyes once you come into this comfortable seat. And collectively, all together, let's take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up with your breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. And on the exhalation, empty out every single molecule of your breath. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. This last time, all together, breathe in, sit up tall. And exhale out. Now keep your eyes closed. Collect your hands at heart center. Draw your chin towards your chest. Your hands are in that Anjali Mudra prayer style where you're going to seal right into your heart your purpose and your intention for your practice. Always do your best. So today we are continuing to unpack the book, The 4 Agreements. And the 4th agreement is always do your best. So if that brings to mind either someone or something you'd like to dedicate your practice towards, go ahead and solidify that, seal that right into your heart, that wish, that prayer. Then open your eyes up, sweep your arms out and up, breathe in. And then lean up and over to the left with tented left finger pads, right arm lengthens up and over your head. Now reverse, right hand reaches out, left arm up and over. Now just continue on that way, side to side, tenting the finger pads, lifting out of the side bodies and leaning. So inhale and exhale, in and out through your nose. Side bends, get a little more fluidity and a little more mobility as you move your body side to side. Then go ahead and stay up and over to the right. Walk your hands all the way to the left side of your mat as you bow down, keeping your right sit bone grounded. Then walk your hands into the center as you bow down even deeper. And then travel your hands back towards your body. Take your tented finger pads behind your body. Retract your shoulders, your sternum, your breastbone is right in the center. Bend the arms, lift your heart and chest up. Draw your elbows together as you retract the shoulders and stretch the throat, the neck, and breathe. Now neutralize your spine, switch your legs out. Right hand sneaks over and out. Left arm comes up and overhead. Now turn your body toward the right thigh as you bow down, really rooting down through that left sit bone. And then travel your hands into the front of your mat, continuing to keep your head bowing down. And then walk your hands right on back toward, again, finger pads tented. Roll the shoulders up and back and lean back with bent elbows. Now, wrap a hug around. Let your hands capture your scapula and then open up. Now, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward, swim open. Do it again. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, open up. 2 more. Exhale, cat seated, round and draw in. Inhale, open up. Last time, wrap that hug, round and pull in. Inhale, open up. Spin around to let your forearms come down and let your knees come in. Stretch your legs straight up to the sky. Flex your feet. And now point your toes and lower the legs down. Pull your knees into your chest. Lift them up. Flex your feet. Lower them down. Draw the knees in. So you're making kind of a circular wave, activating that core. Draw in. Inhale up. Flex the feet, exhale down, draw it in, circle in and up, lower down. Then slide your hands down, lengthen the left leg, right. Now, left hand on the outside of the right leg, make that twist, create a goalpost with the right arm, and look in the right direction of your mat, the right side. Twisting your body to the left. Now come back onto your back. Capture the sole of the right foot with your hands. Flex the left foot and hang on. Breathe. Now let go of that little stirrup you were creating and let the left leg hover, right leg bent. Now switch it. Now switch it again. Bent, left bent, side to side. Now take your hands, slip them behind your head, and start to work the oblique. Yeah, pedal it out, doing a little cycle. Elbow crosses over the body for that oblique twist. Pedal it out, breathe, and lower back down. Lay your entire body down. Lace your hands inside out, stretch super tall, breathe in. Audible sigh, out. Lift the bent left leg, hug it in with your hands lacing on the shin. Roll the left hip over the right. Create that goalpost with the left arm and look to the left, twisting your torso. Breathe. Now travel back onto your back. Slip your hands on the sole of the left foot. Hover the right leg. Hover it and hold. There you go. Now let your arms, your oars go alongside your body. Now reverse it. Right leg is bent. Now rock up to high boat. Your legs could be bent. You could straighten them out. You choose, you decide. Breathe, hold, steady, stable, you got it. Now cross your legs, plant your hands, unravel your body, and come right onto your hands and knees. Round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, push the earth away. Inhale, melt, soften. Now, if it serves you, flip the right hand all the way around. Keep the left hand forward. Now, round the back, tuck the chin in, cat, stretching out that right forearm. and wrists. Now arch the back and look up. One more time. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine. Inhale, now flip it around. Let the left hand travel all the way around, thumb out. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale and arch. One more time. Exhale, push the earth away. Inhale and arch. Now, tuck your toes under. Walk your hands right back up your thighs. Do the hands collected with that circular motion that you're going to travel your wrists around. Your hands go right around your wrists. Now, rise up off of your hips off heels, stretch your arms out and up. Now on the way down, reverse that direction. Circle around, yes. Now this time, sweep the arms up. Just let your palms lift. Exhale, palms down, bow down, head taps. Come right back up. Scoop and lift the heart up, hug your inner thighs in. Flip the hands and rinse back down to bow. Inhale, rise up. This time, stay up. Lace the hands on top. Point your toes. Thumbs forward, pinkies back. Up and over to the right. Now, hug the inner thighs in. Up and over to the left. Now, release it. Collect your hands, one on each forearm behind your back. Ear to your shoulder, drawing the left shoulder head down. Now reverse it. Left ear to left shoulder, draw the right shoulder head down. Slip your hands together behind your back. Hug your inner thighs in. Pump your heart up, your breast, your sternum, and lift up and arc back. Release, hands come down to your mat. Shift forward, go chin, chest, belly, slither right on down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Do that again. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale, rise up. Now your best is going to change any given day, any given moment. If you are feeling super healthy, your best is going to be different than if you weren't feeling super healthy today. So rise up, one more back bend of choice, possibly Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, draw your hips up and back toward the sky for that inverted V, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now in your down dog, just pedal through your feet a little bit, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. Breathing continually in and out through your nose. So on any given day, staying in this moment, doing the best you can do, no matter what the circumstances are. So that might mean that today you may modify some of the moves a little bit. And so be it, yes? Matters not. Bring your best self on any given day. Now lift the right leg up in your down dog. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Draw the right knee right up the center line. Step it in between your hands. Dip the left knee down. Let both hands come to the right femur bone. Press down on the right femur bone. Your left hip flexor will be opening. And then stretch your arms out and up. Now, right hand's going to reach down toward the earth. Left arm up and over for a side bend. Now reverse it. Left hand down. Sneak the right arm up and over. Dip your hips as you let the right arm travel up and over, creating space between your ear and your shoulder. Now come back to the center. Glide your hips. Your left hip is going to stack over the knee. Runner's stretch. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now, this time on the inhale, optional to pick up your right leg right off the mat. Fire it up. Let it levitate. Lift it up. Plug the femur bone in. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Dive back down. Beautiful. Now, plant the right foot. Left kneecap lifts. Left hand stays down. Spin the right arm up. Modified revolved lunge. Let the rotation come from the waist. Lower the right hand down. Plant both hands. Step the right leg back to meet the left in high plank. From your high plank, take your body up and back, down dog. Paddle your feet out again, letting your hands be the width of your shoulders, your feet the width of your hips. Peel the heels up and off your mat, pull your belly in, shift your shoulders over the wrists, high plank. Exhale, take your body up and back, down dog. One more time, inhale, peel the heels up, pull the belly in, shift to high plank, and then lower down to your mat. You could always go knees, chin, chest, belly, or slither down from plank. Now, keep your hands alongside your body. Your chin is down. Your head is down. Your head is letting the chin create that little platform. Lift the right leg up. Now, pulse the right leg. Keep driving the heel up. You can either point or flex that right foot. Activate your back body. Lower it down. Now lift the left leg up. Pulse that left leg toward the sky. Activate the back body, pushing your hands into your mat, letting the chin stay down and feeling the glute activate, the inner thigh, the hamstring, and then lower down. Rise up, breathe in. Maybe up dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right back to downward facing dog. Now let that left leg rise up. Peel up the right heel. Bend the left leg, roll open at the hip. Draw the left knee right up the center line. Your back is rounded, your chin is tucked, your thigh is in toward your chest. Step the left foot in between your hands. Dip the right knee down. Both hands come onto the left femur bone. Stretch out that right hip flexor as your hips dip. Your heart lifts. Now pull back as you inhale the arms up. Left hand's going to reach down toward the mat. Right arm up and over for a side bend. You could always put your left hand on a block and then reverse it. Right hand down, spin the left arm up and over. Breathe. Now back to the center. Glide your hips. Runner's stretch. Dig that left heel in. Pump your heart up. Plug that femur bone in. Stretch that left hamstring out as you dive down over your legs. Inhale, lift up. Optional elevation of that left leg. Elevate it right off of the mat. Pick the leg up. Fire up the quad. Fire up the toes. 2 more. And then lower down. Beautiful. Now plant the left foot. Left knee tracks over toe 2 and 3. Right hand down, right kneecap lifts. Let the rotation come from the waist. Modified revolved lunge. Now lower the left hand down. Step your body back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, downward facing dog. Peel your heels back up off the mat. Shift back to high plank. You choose the exit. Maybe it's knees down. Maybe you lower down from plank. You choose, you decide. Back bend of choice. Breathe in. But then lower back down and stay down. Hands alongside the body. Thumbs out. Palms down. Chin down. Feet down. Legs down, hips down. Press the hands into the earth. Feet into the earth. Rise your heart up. Shalabhasana with your hands pressing. Lower back down. This time, lift it all up. Let the legs lift. You're doing a little flying. Let the arms lift. Retract the shoulders and lift the heart. Lift the front. Body opens. The back body ignites. Lower back down. Up and back you go. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Now, right leg is going to lift. Roll open at the hip. Right knee right up the center line. Step it up. Anjaneyasana. Back knee down. Offer the arms up. Take the right hand down, left arm up and over. Now, left hand down, right arm. You can even circle it up and over. Back to the center, glide back, runner's stretch. Inhale, pump the heart. Exhale, bow down. Plant the right foot, modified revolve lunge. Now this time, rise up, pinwheel the arms around, spin the left heel down, warrior two. Flip the right palm in warrior two, peaceful. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. You choose the exit. Maybe you lower from plank. Maybe you let your knees come down. Maybe you take that flow right out. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Breathe the left leg up on the inhalation. Roll open at the hip. Draw the left knee right up the center line. Step it in between your hands. Anjaneyasana. Each leg on its own track of train. Lift your arms up. Let the left hand sweep down as the right arm comes up and over. Now take the right hand down as the left arm comes up and over. Now glide back, runner's stretch. Inhale, pump the heart up. Exhale, dive over the left leg. Now plant the left foot, right hand down, right kneecap lifts. Twist from the waistband, modified revolve lunge. Spin the right heel down, left arm back, right arm forward, pinwheel around, warrior two. Flip the left palm, peaceful, reverse. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through that flow. Inhale on the rise. Exhale, take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And an audible sigh. Breathe out. Always doing your best. Now, lift the right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Right knee right up the center line. Step it up. Anjaneyasana. Back knee down. Sweep the arms up. Breathe in. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Get more mobility. Left hand down. Right arm sweeps up and over. Come back to the center. Glide your hips back. Runner stretch. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, pump. Exhale, dive. Modified revolve lunge. Spin the left kneecap up. Rotate around. Left heel roots down. Right hand back. Left arm forward. Pinwheel around. Warrior two. Flip the right palm. Toss that ball up. Peaceful. Straighten the right leg this time. Bend the right arm. Catch it with your left hand on the right elbow. Assist yourself up and back. Release that connection. Dock on down. Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Soften the upper rib cage. Beautiful. Now look down at the right foot. You're going to float up half moon. Possible block on the right hand. Right toes forward. Left toes toward the left side of the house. Open up, rooting down. So every single moment we do our best. Your best is going to change. It will be different. But under any circumstance, we do our best. And this way, we avoid self-judgment, self-abuse. Find a standing L shape. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Squeeze it in. Inhale, back up, L shape. Exhale, dive it back down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, squeeze in. Left hand stays down. Right arm lifts up. Breathe in. Twisted. Let your breath move. Now, sneak the left leg next to the right. Sweep your arms up. Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, brush and sweep. Bow down. Bend the knees like we did on our knees. Scoop the arms up. Spiral the pinky fingers in. Chair. Exhale, brush and sweep. Bow down. Inhale, scoop the arms up. This time from chair, stand all the way up. Let the hands come to heart center. Right hand to right foot. Bring it in. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Hands travel at heart center. Stand into your tree. So the very first agreement was be impeccable with your word. Walk the walk, talk the talk, stand into that integrity in your life. Now go ahead, left hand, left hip, right hand, right shin, or possibly peace fingers around the right big toes. Utthita Padangusthasana, left arm lift, stand tall. Open it up on the diagonal. Now look over to that left hand, maybe spread the thumb nice and wide. Now bring it in, this time crossing the right leg over the left, standing pigeon. Now brush and sweep your hands, land the right foot down, lace the hands this time, dive over your legs and fold. Shake your head out. Bend the right knee, turn open to the left. Keep your hands connected to your sacrum. Now reverse it. Bend the left, turn open to the right. Now release that connection. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Pop your heels up. Put your finger pads down. Bend your knees, let them go wide. Heels together, hips to heels, hands to heart. Lift up, breathe in, find balance. Now it's going to have a little Kundalini breath to it. Finger pads go down, pop the hips up, fold. Now inhale, back down, hands to heart, lift up, balance. Exhale, finger pads down, fold. Inhale, lift up, hands to heart, balance. Exhale, pop the hips up, fold. This time, lower the hips to heels, hands on the insides of the thighs. Index finger and thumb together, heart lifts. Find that balance. Breathe. Now plant your hands. Lift the heels up. Let them knees land on your triceps for Kakasana. Balancing on your hands in crow. Now you always have the option to stay in Malasana, that yoga squat. But we are going to step or float back, either going through vinyasa or just coming back to down dog. But being impeccable with your word. So that means you do what you say, which makes us think a little bit about more of what we're going to say before we say it. Woohoo! Now, let's say you don't quite succeed in that first agreement of being impeccable with your word. You just start over and try again. You do your best on any given day. The fourth agreement ties the first three together. Lift the left leg up in your down dog. Roll open at the hip. Left knee right up the center line. Draw it in. Step it in between your hands. Dip the right knee down. Sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Left hand down. Let the right arm create a circular motion as you lean left. Now sweep the right arm down. Contract, draw in, left arm up. Come back to the center. Glide the hips back. Runner stretch. Inhale and lengthen. Dig the left heel in like a divot. Dive back down. Plant the left foot. Modified revolve lunge. Breathe in. Right heel down, left hand forward, right hand in front as you spin around, warrior two. Flip that left palm, toss that ball, reverse. Straighten the left leg, press into the left toe mound. Left arm bends, right hand catches the left elbow. Stretch your left side body out as you reach up and back. Release if it's spring-loaded, let it go slow. Dock your hips back, left hand down. Put a little buoyancy in the left leg. Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Now, from your triangle, look down at the left ball of your foot. Maybe your left hand goes on a block, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Open up. It's a lifting, shining pose. As you root down, you expand your limbs out. Breathe. Somebody breathe. Now, if you want that Shavasana connection, that is always an option. Reaching back for a bent right leg, hand to foot, shin, and then release it nice and slow. Barrel roll your hips around, L shape. Exhale, right leg behind the left. Squeeze it in. Maybe no hands required. Inhale, back up. Exhale, come back in low. Inhale, back up, L shape. Third time's a charm. Squeeze the left leg behind the right. Right hand down, spin the left arm up. Expand your wings, shoulders get stacked. Look up at that left thumb. Breathe and soften your face. Now, right leg meets the left. Scoop the arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. The second agreement, don't take anything personally. Brush and sweep. Straighten your legs. Bow over your legs. Inhale, scoop up. I think this has been the most profound this week. Don't take anything personally. Exhale, brush and sweep. Hurting people hurt people. Inhale, sweep. We get offended, which creates blockages, which builds fences. But if we don't take anything personally and do our best, whoo, that's an amazing thing. Stand up tall, Vrikshasana on the left, tree pose. Carry the sole of the left foot in. Let the hands collect at heart center. How tall can you stand? First agreement, be impeccable with your word. Second agreement, don't take anything personally. Here's the third. Whew. Here's the third. Don't make assumptions. Another beautiful agreement. Not assuming we know, we think how other people feel. Right hand, right hip, left hand, left shin, possibly peace fingers around the left big toes. Utthita Padangusthasana. Lift the right arm up, stand into your poses. Be your best self today. Open up on the diagonal any given moment. Let that gaze go over to the right thumb. Now, carry that left leg across. Standing pigeon. Draw the right hip back. Press your palms together. Now, brush and sweep. Both feet down, both hands brush. Lace the hands. Dive over your legs into a fold. Bend the right knee. Turn open to the left. Bend the left knee. Turn open to the right. Now, release into a fold. You might walk back a little. You're going to pop your heels up again. Plant the hands. And this time, in your Bakasana Kakasana, you're going to move on from there if you're a headstand practitioner. If not, you can stay right in Malasana, that yoga squat,
But if you're coming upside down from Kakhasana to Shirshasana, headstand, B, the tripod headstand, wants you to really focus on hugging into your own midline. Breathing and creating continual stability in your practice. You could always stay in tripod. You could stay in Kakhasana, crow pose. You could stay in Malasana, yoga squat. But if you're upside down, make a round trip ticket. Slow you go, lifting your head up. This time we are not going to float back, land in Malasana. Take the right arm, kickstand it across, breathe the left arm up. Now, lace a bind on that right leg, or right hand, right shin, left hand behind your back. Pop up the right heel. Heel toe the left foot into the center. Now you could have left hand to the small of the back, right hand, right shin, stand just like this, or standing Marichasana with lacing that bind. Breathe. Now release it back to chair. Utkatasana. Exhale, dive back down and fold. Heel toe your feet back apart, heels in, toes out, drop the hips to the heels, Malasana, hands to the heart. Kickstand across, left arm across. Right hand reaches back, possibly to the small of the back, possibly to catch the left hand as it wraps in front of the left shin. Pop the left heel up. Heel toe the right foot in. Create a solid foundation. Maybe it's left hand, left shin. Right hand small of your back, stand tall. Maybe it's full standing Marichasana. Breathe into your practice, being your best self. Stand tall, walk that walk, be impeccable with your word. Now, sit it all back down into Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, dive and fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take your body up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Now, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Come back, scoop your arms up, sit back into Utkatasana chair. Brush and sweep the tips of your fingers alongside of your feet. Go ahead, left hand, left hip, right hand, right shin, or peace fingers around the right big toes. Utthita Pada Gustasana, stand. Utthita Hasta Pada Gustasana. Open up it on the diagonal. Stand into it. Breathe. Somebody breathe. Now, if you come out, no worries. This time, carry it into tree. Vrikshasana. If you can get the heel higher than the knee, it creates that stability in your tree. Now, lace your hands in tree behind your back. Now, pick the right leg up. Kick it back, bow over the left front leg. Praying mantis with your arms laced. Now lift your arms off the back body, point the right toes. Release the hands down. Exhale, right leg behind the left, back of your mat. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, dive back down. Inhale, stretch back up. Use the heat of your body to build that mobility. Right hand down, peel that left arm up, open up, expand your wings. Now walk out, three-legged down dog. Keep the right leg straight this time. Peel the left heel up, draw the right knee into your nose. Now, when you stretch the right leg back, push off the left foot, but let it land back down where it took off. Do it again. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, bend the left leg. Push off for a little catching of a little spirit dive, a little handstand action if you want it. Optional always. Third time, exhale, draw in nice and tight. Grip the mat with your hands. Push away. Lift that back leg up like we did when we were on our belly. Now, hold in three-legged dog. Roll open at the hip. Draw the right knee into the nose. Step it up. Anjaneyasana. Back knee down. Sweep the arms up. Here we go. Right hand down. Left arm up and over. Bend. Bend at the waist. Sweep the right arm up and over. Come back to the center. Glide your hips back. Runner stretch. Inhale, pump the heart. Exhale, dive down. Modified revolve lunge. Spin the left kneecap up, right arm lifts. Drop the left heel, left arm forward, right arm back. Pinwheel around, warrior two. Flip that right palm. Reverse, peaceful. Straighten the right leg. Right arm bends. Maybe the left arm catches the right hand. Behind your body. Lift up and back. Beautiful. Reach out and down. Triangle. Utthita Trikonasana. Extended triangle pose. Take the left hand behind your back, possibly the top of the right thigh for a half bind, or maybe you lace a full bind. Right arm dives under, connecting to the left hand, which is behind your back. Beautiful. Now, bend the right leg. Look at the right big toe. Slither and hop the left leg in. Now, half bound or full bound, half moon. Unravel it all. Turn it into full half moon, spreading your wings wide. Yeah, let your body shine. Possibly capturing that Shavasana connection. Breathe. Release it. This time, barrel roll around for revolved half moon. Your left hand could be on a block. Your block is always beneath your shoulder where it elevates the floor, brings the earth closer to you. Possibly bend the left leg, catch it with the right hand. Release it all, sit in to chair pose. Utkatasana, sweep the arms up. Exhale, brush and sweep, dive, let your legs extend, let the head fall. Inhale, scoop the arms up, breathe in, build that heat. Exhale, dive, brush and sweep. Inhale, this time stand all the way up. Lace your hands on top, pop your hands inside out. Bend the elbows up and over to the right. Come back up and over to the left. Breathe. Now exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale and lengthen when you get there. You choose the exit, vinyasa flow, or take it right out and step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Hold up in your down dog. Breathe in, pop your heels up. Exhale, audible sigh out your mouth. Always doing your best. Walk your hands back to your feet. You're at the back of your mat. Sweep the arms up. Sit into Utkatasana, chair pose. Now, fingertips alongside your feet. Let your right hand come to your hip, possibly peace fingers on the left big toe or maybe the left shin. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Stand into this pose. Extended leg, yogi toe lock with your peace fingers. Now open up on the diagonal. If you come out, no worries. Just go right back in. Can you spread the right hand wide and take your gaze in that direction? Yes. Now tree, Vrikshasana. Carry the sole of the left foot possibly to the right inner thigh. Find your balance. It's always there. It's just a matter of finding it, doing your best any given moment, any given day, day by day. These 4 agreements are a practical guide to personal freedom. I am amazed at the freedom you find when you stop assuming things, when you don't take anything personally. Lace your hands behind your back in tree. Stay with it. Pick the left leg up. You're going to kick the left leg back, dive over the right leg. Steady and stable. Maybe your hands lift off your back body. Release the hands down to an L shape. Back of your mat. Exhale, left leg behind the right. Inhale, stretch back out. Do it again. Exhale, pull it in, squeeze it in, contract. Inhale, lengthen it back out. Exhale, draw it in, squeeze. Just like squeezing an orange, whatever is inside is going to come out. So we're going to practice these 4 agreements. We're going to do our best any given day. Reach the right arm up, spread your wings. Now, unravel and walk back out to 3-legged dog. Your left leg is lifted. It is not bent. You could even look back at your left pinky toe. Pick up your right heel. Your left pinky toe will be facing down towards your mat. Exhale, pull the left knee in. Inhale, bend the right leg. Push off the right foot. Let the right foot land back down. Do it again. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, even if you're just a millimeter off that right foot, maybe you catch a little hang time. Maybe you lift, maybe you take it out. It's your practice. 3rd time. Exhale, left knee in, round the back, tuck the chin, grip the mat, push the left leg back, lift it up like we did when we were on our belly. Catch a little hang time. Right leg always lands back down where it took off. Now peel open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Draw the left knee up the center line. Step it up, Anjaneyasana. Dance with your breath, rise your arms up. Breathe in, left hand down, right arm up and over, breathe out. Bend at the waist, sweep the left arm up, spin around. Exhale, dive back, runner stretch. Inhale, pump the heart up, stay with it. Exhale, dive down, you've got this. Bend the left leg, modified revolve lunge, do your best. Any given moment. Spin the right heel down, left arm back, right arm forward. Pinwheel around, Virabhadrasana 2. Flip that left palm, toss that ball, reach up and back. Peace. Straighten the left leg out. Bend the left arm. Maybe the right arm catches it. Maybe you want to hang on to the elbow. Your choice. Release it. Whatever bind you have, lower down, triangle pose. Possibly with a little softness in the left front leg, not to lock it out. And maybe you bind right hand behind your back, possibly top of the left thigh, possibly full bound Utthita Trikonasana. Breathe. Now, let the left leg bend. You choose, you decide. You're going to slither the right leg in. Now, if you're full bound, your left arm is reached under to connect to the right hand. Take your time, full bound, Ardha Chandrasana. Unravel it, make it half moon. Make it big, open up. Now, possible Chapasana connection, setting that right inner thigh on a shelf. Release it and barrel roll your hips around. Find balance in the hips, right hand down, right inner thigh lifts, left hip back, revolved half moon. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe. Maybe with a Chapasana connection. Release it. Lower the right leg to meet the left. Now, heel toe your feet further than your hips. So you can slide your hands underneath your feet for a little Padangusthasana. You can even bend your knees, snuggle your ribs in, let your head hang, shake out any kind of stinking thinking, any kind of doubt, any kind of angst. So doing your best on any given day also means not overdoing it. Breathe in, lift the heart up. Exhale, breathe out, bow down. It also means not underdoing it. So you find that personal freedom when you do your best, because no matter what the circumstances are, breathe in. You have no regret if you do your best on any given day, any given moment. Shake out anything that is not your best. Do your best and forget the rest. I made that up. Release your hands from your feet. Pop your heels in, toes out. Drop your hips back down. Hands to heart center. Nice. Breathe. Hold. Now lift out of your hips. Lift out of your hips and hold. Now walk your finger pads forward. Pop your hips up, kick your heels out, lace your hands back together behind your back. Bend the right knee, turn open to the left. Now bend the left knee, turn open to the right. Now let your hands sneak inside your legs and let your right thumb and index finger capture your heel. Now bend your legs and see if you can drop your hips and plant the palms of your hands. Oh yes, yes, beautiful. Now, can you pick the soles of your feet up? And then can you lift your legs up? Tittibhasana, firefly pose. Breathe. Lift and breathe, yes? Woo! Now drop your hips down. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Not very far to fall. Now peace fingers. Lift the legs up. Peace fingers around your big toes. Now can you pick your heart up? Breathe in. Now left peace fingers around two big toes. Right hand reaches back. Pump the heart up. Balance on your sits bones. Breathe. Come back around. Right peace fingers around the two big toes on the left. Reach the left arm back and lift up. Pump your heart up. Breathe in. Breathe in. Now, go ahead. Bring your feet down. Plant them and let your hands come alongside your body. Roll on down to your back. Let your palms come down. Let your head come down. And go ahead as you push down into the earth, elevate your hips up for bridge. Now, maybe you lace your hands and retract your shoulders for a little more elevation of your heart. Maybe you just stay with your hands down, shoulders retracted, heart higher than your head. Breathe. Now, pop your heels up, lift your hips higher. Keep your hips up, lower your heels back down. Whoo. Now, slowly lower your hips down to your mat. Slip your hands on the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. Let your tailbone ground down. Now rock just a little bit side to side. In your happy baby, take the opportunity for a little Upavista, either peace fingers around your big toes, hands on the inside of your inner thighs, but lengthen your legs out. Breathe. Now come back to happy baby. Rock right to left. Rock over onto the right thigh bone. Let the left foot land, left heel, left sit bone. Then slide the left leg long. Slide it on out. If you want more, you can take the right leg, extend it, take the left hand to the outside of the right foot and dive your heart up and under. Now bend the right leg, carry the shin across your body. So you're going to twist to the left with a bent right leg. This time, if you want more, bend the left leg and capture it with the right hand, but let your gaze go to the right. Now come back to happy baby. Someone just like you. Someone exactly like you, your best version of you on any given day. It really does help you tap into that practical guide to personal freedom. There's a freedom when you stop trying to do things that you think other people want you to do, or things that you might have gotten offended by. When you start letting go of those things, you just realize that hurting people hurt people, and it didn't even have anything to do with you. Let the right foot land, rock onto the left thigh bone. Option to stay here, listening to that impeccable word that you also speak to others but yourself as well. Slide the right leg down so you're kind to your body. Let your body heal in whatever way, shape, or form is necessary or required. Only you know that. Dive under deeper. Just find that ease, not trying hard in your practice, but trying easy. Now come back onto your back, just wrapping your hands around a bent left shin. Roll the left hip over the right. Possibly bend the right leg, catch it with the left hand. Use the right hand to leverage the twist. Look over to the left. And then come back to Supta Baddha Konasana, which is soles of feet together, knees wide, left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Now take a nice deep breath in. And a nice long exhale out. So the longer exhales help you slow down your heart rate. If this were not comfortable for you, you could always knock your knees together with your feet being about the width of your mat. One more breath right here. Truly honoring yourself for coming in today, and then just slide your legs long for a Shavasana, final resting pose of our practice, giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. You've done your best, now rest. Soften your face. Let any remaining tension in your body, any remaining angst or anxiety in your mind, let it all fade away. Being here and being in the now is when we know how. So may I offer you the opportunity to stay here for 10, 15 minutes. You can even turn the video off. Or you could come with me and just bring yourself back, your renewed, restored, best self back into your day. And as you move through your week, through your life, be impeccable with your word. Roll your hands around your wrists and your feet around your ankles. Don't take things personally. When we do, we build offense, and offenses build fences, they divide. We don't want the divide. We're better together. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Roll over onto your right side with bent knees. And then from this fetal position, just assist yourself up to that comfortable, easy seat right back where we began our practice, that full circle. Just seated, sweep your arms out and up with your palms facing up, breathing and gathering all of the good, all of your best versions of you into your heart as you seal your hands and your chin draws to your chest. Into that Anjali Mudra. Let your purpose be drawn in. Let it bring peace and freedom, clarity and love from your mat into the real practice of life. Look up. Let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Home. Go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the